All right, we're just going to get into this thing. It's the Thursday crossword for February 20th. Um, we'll see what theme is, whatever the trick to it is. We're just going to get started. Um, all right, past its glory, could be passe. I'm just going to go to the downs to see what's up. Character profile with the question marks. It'll be a play on words. I'm just going to skip it. Don't have a cow, man. So man could actually mean person, male. It could also mean you man something. You're like heading it up. I can't think of a word that starts with S for that though, so I'm skipping it. I don't know authors, so I'm skipping that. Clear cut. I'm not sure either, so passe could very much be wrong, and I just happened to get the don't have a cow for the one letter that I did get something for, so we'll see. Say yes, say, could be something along the lines of agree, could be anything you say yes to, so I'm not going to make any guesses. We'll check the downs. What a budding musical artist hopes to land. Record contract, record deal is what we'll go with there. Cool. Stretch, span, or it could mean stretching, the act of stretching. It could be a length of time or a length of road. I can't think of a 5-letter word that'll go with either of those off the top of my head, so I'm going to keep going. Rooftop spinner would be a vane. I think it's spelled V-A-N-E. We'll see what happens. Friendly response after by. No clue. We'll come back to it. So say yes. Could be rave. So stretch. Can't think of what to put there. And friendly response after my. Don't know. So like a rave review or something like that. It could mean yes, it feels wrong, but we'll see what happens. Bada bing, bada boom. It's going to be some kind of sound. Could be like ding, but I honestly highly doubt that. I would by default think boom, but it's used in the clue, so it's definitely not going to be that. Zeros, midnight. Can't think of what else it'll be other than like team -0 type of thing. Like the countdown is complete. No clue. Island Alliance of 32 Nations. I don't know. I'd have to guess NATO, but I don't know how many nations are in NATO. Enemy alliance would be Axis. Many social posts informally, maybe pics. So bada bing, bada boom, snap. Still with the zeros, I don't know. So we'll skip it. Round windows. Could be oculi. Character profile. Still can't think of what that would be. Man. Still don't know. All right, so something here is wrong. We'll come back to it. List trimmer et al. Stretch. Don't know. Friendly response after my. Still don't know. Move after a touchdown, so plane touches down, it'll taxi. Or if it's planes these days, might just flip over and lose its wings. Too soon, probably. Anyways, countdown. Still don't know what the ST will be, but let's get more crosses to see what happens. Network connections will be nodes. Character profile, don't know. Man would be dude though, so pass. Did I put passe? Is wrong. We can come back to one down. Character profile. Still don't know. Will not know that. Clear cut. Distinct. Does distinct fit in here? It does. All right. Past its glory would be faded. character profile be font. I was actually thinking serif wouldn't fit, but that works much better. I will not know this, but it's probably going to be like Elena. So I'm just going to throw that in there. Looks like oculi is good. We're just going to keep continuing with the acrosses. So Lynchian or Feliniesque. I don't even know what either of those mean, so we'll just check the 19 down. Exam with a max score of 528, so I'm gonna guess LSAT, could be MCAT, but it very likely ends in AT. I highly doubt it's the PSAT. This could be cinematic, actually, so okay, let's put that. Still not getting what stretch will be. Friendly response after my elephant. I don't fucking know. Still don't know what this is, so I'm going to keep going. This clue, 20 across, 20, 21 across. So this is going to be one of the theme clues. The clue seems a little bit meta that this clue, however, the clue is actually 20 across, and for some reason it's 21 across is the actual answer, so we'll see what happens with that. Yao Ming, easy answer. Time 0 might be start, I suppose. I have no clue. We'll keep going. All right, so Elena looks wrong. Digital work viewed by machine. Oh, AI art, that was already here, one of the previous puzzles earlier, so this A tint is not a thing. It would be stint, which would turn this to RSVP. To you say yes, you RSVP. Say, meaning it's not necessarily yes, it could be a known. You could RSVP no or maybe, but yes is one of the answers, so boom. And I'd get my pleasure after AI art. Stayed put, you sat. All the downs are already solved, so we'll keep going. Something release, I'm gonna guess gas relief. Sensational on Broadway, I have no clue. I see, also don't know. Blue Man Group member, question mark. So I'm gonna go with Smurf here because I got the S, but I'm not confident on gas. Blue Man Group being not capitalized, it doesn't mean the group that plays in Vegas, but that would also be a very hard thing to get an answer for. So Smurfs are blue. Let's go with that. Nod got already filled. You give a go ahead. You give a nod, assent. We saw that. We've seen that in previous puzzles already. Shelter on a tropical island would be a hut, probably. Maybe. Quite literally in the answer. Home to many kings and queens. So king and queen can refer to actual royalty. It could refer to a chessboard. If there's another game or like a deck of cards. Yeah, thought I inversed it, but deck of cards at kings and queens, 8 total. So that's not that many, if you ask me. So I'm going to go ahead and skip it with 43 across, something never to be repeated, or a hint to the italicized clues. 1 off. There you go, and that was easy to get the theme. So bit easy. Sensational. I'm gonna skip for now. I see aloof, I guess is what fits there. Setting for several Herman Melville works, no clue. Pluck, nerve, I think. Someone who's plucky has the nerve. 2 of spades, with a question mark, so spade is likely not referring to a deck of cards. So what else would it refer to? We could refer to like spades of a trowel, basically used to garden. It could even refer to any kind of blade. So EP being a common word in crosswords, favorite sort of the crossword. Let's put a plural there and see if that fits, and we'll keep going. Ancient Mexican civilization, Olmec, I believe it's. Queen Elizabeth has one name for her. Could be an A here, Olmec. I'm gonna just keep going. Can't think of what starts with an E. that would be named after Queen Elizabeth. Who said address is a piece of ephemeral architecture? Probably Christian Dior. Tats would be ink. Home to many kings and queens. I'll keep going. High pair. Aces, so that would get rid of that. Two of spades, don't know. I'll keep going. Cleared one's plate, 8. All right, this answer 37. So it's 15 letters across, I believe. So this would be 14 letters. Goff, go, Goff. I don't know. Has an she has a what name for her? I'll just remove the E here. I'm going to remove the O as well. If it comes back, that's great, but we'll just remove it for now so I don't get distracted. Virtual storefront in a online marketplace. I'll skip it. Home to many kings and queens. I feel like it's going to be holy something, but I don't know what it'll be, so I'll just leave it out for now. 9 daughters of Greek myth. The something muses, I think. Setting ocean, maybe. 2 of spades. There's 2 S's in spades, so that's an annoying answer, but going with it. Subreddits, for example, for a plural being the plural forum singular. That is era, so we're going to go with Olmec again. Goffo, I guess, is the answer there. For sensational on Broadway. I think it's Boffo, actually. But bas relief is not a thing, so I'm going to leave that Goffo for now. We'll come back to it. Alternative to spicy Dorito, Ataki, virtual storefront, home to many kings and queens, holiday. Sorry, I'm getting a shit notifications on my phone, so I'm going to mute that and get back to it. All right, let's keep going. Broadband connection, it's DSL. Chatted on the gram, DM'd, and this would be Etsy page, maybe. I don't know what they refer to for Etsy pages, but I'm going to go with Etsy page. Slave to be delivered on would be due, so this sounds like it will be holiday. Strike collar would be ump. Battletoads console is NES. Amy Winehouse, let's check it down. Architectural expansion, annex. Mamma mia, mamma mia. San Mateo, or it could be San Marin. Let's go with Mateo first. For my own name, follower of the Olmec Aztec, maybe. This crossword, something puzzle. 1 off. All right, we'll see what the downs are, but if this is going to be 1 off, I can't think of what it'll be. There'll likely be some number in here. We'll see. Texas City, once known as 6-Shooter Junction. I feel like there's a common 4-letter city in Texas that tends to pop up in crosswords, but it's not coming to mind. Would it be Waco? Shamrock Land. So I feel like this is commonly either Air or Aaron, and given the Waco next to it, which I like, let's say 60% confident on, I'll just keep Aaron instead of that. Certain text, could be any kind of text. One only character shown in the final 30 minutes. Also don't know. Zip 0, stingy with dinero. Hideaway, could be loft. But I'll lair. There there you go. Locale depicted in Bosch's garden. Eden, very likely. Wednesdays look, or sorry, crosses look good. Wednesday puzzle here. So not a number, but an enumeration, ordered enumeration. So what kind of tax? A duty. A only character shown in the final 30 minutes. I can't let you do that, Dave, I think is right. Etsy shop, not a page. And what is this going to be? Holiday End. Let's see what the rest of the puzzle is. Something Roy, Booker Prize winning author. So I'm not going to guess that. Homestead, bedstead, sure. Use as a source, site, correct. Hotspot, oven is hot. Eerie, H.P. Lovecraft is eerie, sure. Onyx is a gemstone, and Y as opposed to the Pokemon. Peon would fit here, and I guess Holiday Inn does fit, so I'm going to throw the I in here. I did say that Goffo, I thought this would be Boffo, but again, given the downs that I feel pretty good about, I'll just throw the I for Holiday Inn because I can't think of what else this would be. And maybe this is right. I have no idea who this Arundhati Roy person is. The downs I feel pretty decent about given the other crosses matching, but this one in particular, Home to Many Kings and Queens, refers to beds. I just realized bed sizes, so we do have something wrong here. I'm going to throw the Boffo in there. Yeah, so I don't know what bas relief is. BA's relief. Yeah, I have no clue what that is. So I was right about my suspicions on Boffo, not Goffo, but I really have no idea what that is. But yeah, completed in 16 and a half and change minutes, under 17 minutes. Didn't get everything without having to check myself with the lack of the nice little ditty, but finished it, not too bad. Kind of like the theme, not very much an aha moment, and the theme itself was quite a bit easy to guess, or at least the answers were very easy to guess and derive the theme. The theme itself would have been easily released. Can't even think of words, but I would have figured it out from the downs alone. So Boffo I wouldn't have guessed. Smurf I did guess. Aloof I eventually got with the off. But maybe I wouldn't have guessed these. Ocean, I would not have guessed that without enough letters. Nerve, I got the guess off of the N, and S's I also, I took me a minute to get that, getting something across. So maybe I would have had trouble if I wasn't able to just guess the answers for the theme clues, but they're just really easy to guess without knowing the actual theme. So yeah, that's kind of it. I realize I scrolled a little bit off, but yeah, that's the puzzle, and we are done.